I'm Matt James, and welcome to the Sound 228. I have waiting backstage a band hailing from the Celtic shores of Wales, HoneyTalks. So let's bring them on.
Yo.
Yo, what's happening, guys? How we doing?
All good, man. All good. You?
Yeah, good. Always happy here. It's music central. I'm a music junkie, as you can see from the wall behind me. And yeah, it's good times in the industry right now. So for those people that don't know Honey Talks, can we just whip around everyone and just say who you are and what you do in the band?
Where are we heading first? Should we go Ad?
Okay. I am a singer and guitarist in Honey Talks. My name is Adam.
And I'm Lauren, and I play drums in Honey Talks and backing vocals.
Hi, I'm Dave. I play bass and I like to shout for Honey Talks.
I like it. So you all do vocals.
Mm.
How does that work with all deciding who's doing what?
I don't know. We kind of we'll write the full song first, and then we'll add harmonies, and that's probably one of the first things we do. And then we'll kind of hone in on the sound a little bit more, and it's one of these processes which probably every band does, where you'll write a song and then instead of just putting the song out, you'll go over it and over it and over it like hundreds of times just to get the fine tune and the little transitions here and there, and that's where the vocals come in as well, really. The lyrics will probably be down most of the time, but then if we think, oh, this might be like a great part for Lauren or a great part for Dave, then we'll re-look at that section and we'll relay it down. Sometimes different melody, and we'll just play around with it. And that's how we kind of decide on it, really. There's no sort of structured process, I would say. If it feels right, we kind of do it.
Yeah, it's who fits in where, and it's like, should Dave be like, oh, I could do something right there, it's like, and you work it in and work it around, and
it's
kind of, it's more natural that way, rather than having a structure of like, okay, well, Lauren's just doing clear backups or whatever. If there's a part where she can come in and do, a little bit on the mains or something like that, if it fits, it fits,
Yeah, it's nice because everyone kind of has their own. They'll have ideas in their head, so it won't be kind of like you'll sing this bit and then I'll sing this bit and then we'll do it. It's not like that. Everyone will come in, they'll be like, oh, I've got this great idea for this bit and I've got this great idea for this bit, and we'll just do it and it'll kind of happen. And that's what I love about the band that we are, is we just love songwriting, and we just gel so well, and that's what we all love about it.
It's always super organic, I think. It never feels forced.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the best way. It's you can't force anything. I always say to, we interview a lot of bands here, and I talk to a lot of musicians in the industry, and you've got to be genuine. It's got to be what you want to write, how you want to write it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So how did you three all come about to being and putting Honey Talks together?
So basically what happened was it all happened in COVID, really, when we were all kind of locked down. I decided to write some songs, and I had this kind of spark of energy just to songwrite again, because I've been songwriting for like 20 something years now, and it's been like on and off, just doing my own thing. And I've been in bands as well, but I started writing music just because I felt like COVID and being locked down made me realize what I truly loved, and that was music. So, cut a long story short, I wrote song after song after song, and I wanted these to be kind of high energy songs, like pop punk songs, punk rock, whatever. So when I did them, it was weird because I kind of instantly knew who I wanted to be in the band as well. And yeah, it just, we got into a practice one day, and everything just clicked after one practice. And honestly, it's just been, we've just sailed this far, because it's
been
just
the
so,
best time. It's just like so
Yeah.
fun. It's like friends hanging out and just creating music, which is, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just
What's
works.
weird for
Way,
me,
isn't it?
what's weird for me is when Ad got in touch with me. I was kind of like, I'd fell out of love with music because I'd been doing it for X amount of years on cruise ships and stuff like that. So I was just like, oh, I'm a bit fed up of playing Brown Eyed Girl and Sweet Caroline, and I was like, oh yeah, go on, I'll go to this practice. And I walked out. I remember feeling like so. It was like I just started playing again. I was just excited. Like I was like, oh, we're gonna practice again. Is it? Oh, and I still feel like that now after like, because we met up last week and we'd had a bit of a break. And I was like, oh yeah, And then as soon as I seen the guys' faces, I was like, oh yeah, I love this, man. This is the best.
Yeah, man.
I love it. I love it, and that's what it's all. If you just click that quickly, you've got something there. And again, it comes down to trying to pull. I know some bands that come together because they're a good guitarist or good drummer or something like that, but as a unit, they just don't gel, and they don't have that chemistry, and it really affects the music that they put out.
Yeah, we're honestly like brothers and sisters. It's crazy.
Definitely,
I love
like
it.
Gotta have them foundations, I think. 100%.
Right. So I want to single you out for a second, Lauren, being the female and drummer in this industry is a very male dominated industry. Like, how does that make you feel? Do you feel like you're gonna struggle to fit in the industry, or do you feel with the likes of Courtney LaPlante and all these amazing females coming into the industry now that it's more open to having more females in the genre?
I definitely think, like, especially in this day and age, there's so many new amazing female artists coming up, and drummers as well, musicians, which is phenomenal. But I wouldn't say I've ever felt like I struggled to fit in. Like for me, it's like very much being about the music, who you kind of bond and gel with. And when you're in that zone, it literally just naturally flows. There is no, how can I say, I guess like no genders. Like I just see it as, we're here creating music and having an amazing time, loving life, and just putting, our heart on our sleeves, and, just trying to, I guess, project what we feel as a band and get it out there. So it's never felt that way for me, I don't think.
I love it. And it is like, because you feel like when it's a dominated industry like that with other places, of work, because it is a job, let's be honest. It's when it's male dominated, some females could feel like intimidated and stuff like that. And I really like that attitude that, it's all about the music and there's no prejudice there, or you're not feeling any prejudice from anyone in the industry, which is good.
No, definitely. It's like just having the best time. And I've got my guys as well. So yeah.
And that's what it's all about. It's having, you're writing music you love, you're playing music you love, and you're having a good time doing it. And you guys are going places. You signed to Affiant Records. So how did that come about?
So basically we were heading to a gig in the car, and I was in the back. I was the naughty kid. So I was just on my phone. What's that?
He was flirting with the
So I seen that Affiant had liked some of our posts. So I thought, I looked into them, and then I thought, well, these look pretty good actually. I'm gonna like a few of their posts. So I liked their posts, and then they liked my posts, and then I liked some more of their posts. Within like 5 minutes, like 10 minutes or something. So I just thought, we kind of chatted it out, and then we were like, right, let's just send them the, all the stuff that we have coming up, and let's see if they're interested and see if we work together. And that was that. We had a meeting. I think we had a couple of meetings beforehand, And then the rest is history.
I love it. I love Kate. You know, me and Kate's become good friends, and big shout out to her for hooking this up. But Lauren's not wrong. It's a bit of flirting going on there, Adam. You know, it's, you know, like this, like that, like this, like that, and then you're married. You know.
It was so good in the front. He was just like, guys, they've liked another one of our posts. What do I say back?
Remember this? It was literally like, oh, it was on the coach, wasn't it? It was on the way
That
back.
was it. Yeah. That was on the
Emily.
coach.
Yeah, we're on the way back from London. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So let's discuss the new EP. There's Hope in Hopeless. So first of all, I'm intrigued in the title of that EP. How did you come up with that? What's the meaning behind that title of the EP?
I mean, Dave came up with that title actually.
I didn't chat GPT it. I actually thought of it. I think we were looking for something that I don't know, like because the music is quite like emotionally driven, but it still sounds kind of like positive. So we were looking for sort of something that tells that message, I guess.
Yeah, it's like
when I first read the title, like There's Hope in Hopeless, I was like, the way I interpret it is like, when, you know, we all feel hopeless at times and stuff like that, but there's always hope. You've always got, you know, your support network around you. You know, there's always hope for things to be better, and, you know, I think that's the message that you're trying to put across.
Yeah, the thing is, it's you know, I think everyone goes through those hard times in life, and everyone has, you know, some people have similar experiences, some people have worse. Everyone has problems, and some people, you know, have mental health problems and different issues at home maybe, and we all have these things. But it's trying to find the hope that gets you through those times, and that's kind of the message that we want to put out. But the EP is, without giving too much away, is it's a bit of a mixture of different scenarios, I would, which encompass that message, is the best I can give it.
That's awesome. And you can give as much away as you want, because I can edit this bit out. This is not going to air until after the EP drops.
Hopefully I won't.
And I've already listened to it all anyway. Kate sent it me, so.
Oh
my God.
Well, I asked, because I was interviewing you, I needed some insight, and I need to put the show together. So if I want to clip stuff from this, I'm just going to edit all this bit out. If I'm going to clip stuff from this, I need to talk about the EP as though it's released, so that I can be like, okay, so 21, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
You know, bite back and stuff like that. So you just tell it's not going to go anywhere. It's literally going to sit in our StreamYard until I'm ready to put it in the magazine, which doesn't release till October. So you can say what you want.
That's cool, man.
So, let's talk about Super 8. Was that the first single you released off the EP?
Familiar.
Familiar Talks was the first one, wasn't it? Yes, because that's the first one I listened to before you released Super 8. So I'm loving Super 8. So let's talk about
that. That's everyone's favorite, man.
It's a banger, you know. I've said to people in the industry where I've been sharing you out and stuff like that, and I'm like, I have, like, pop punk for me was huge in my teenage years. So I'm 36 now. So early 2000s, you know, Alien Ant Farm, Bowling for Soup, Sum 41,
Nice.
and the new, I say new age pop punk. The way people are doing pop punk now, I'm really struggling with, because they're trying to be like Sum 41, and you're not gonna do it. And I said to someone the other day with you guys, is you've taken this pop punk genre and you have made it your own, and you are absolutely nailing it.
Oh, thanks very much, man.
Thank you.
You know, I read somewhere the other day that, you know, Jarrett Reddick from Bowling for Soup said it was fantastic, and to have someone of that caliber in that specific subgenre, like, how does that make you feel?
That's crazy.
It's like insane, absolutely insane. We just really appreciate all the support, all the love, and all these incredible comments. It's surreal, isn't it, guys? Like,
Totally.
Definitely, yeah.
It's like when you were starting out and you were just writing these songs, Adam, and what was the intention, to just go big, or was it just to we'll write some songs and we'll just put some music out there and we'll roll with it?
Do you know what? On day one, I went into the practice room with the other guys, and we were writing for about, I was showing them the songs and stuff, and we were writing for about an hour, and I just stopped playing and I turned to the guys like, look guys, I want to hit the moon with this music. I don't want to beat around the bush. I want to be the biggest band on the planet. And I was as blunt as that. And the guys were like, yeah, sound. So, that's I think because we started like that, we're just going to keep heading that way, because we have a belief that we can spread this message far and wide, and that's what we all believe in, and it's becoming unshakable, honestly. And it sounds cheesy, and it might sound a little bit arrogant.
Kedron still
it's just how much we believe in what we do, and we love it, and we are very humble about what we do, because we enjoy it, and we love everyone who is supporting us and all our fans. And like you said, Jarrett Reddick was, he was chatting to us and said the song was fantastic. And, thinking back to when I was listening to Bowling for Soup when I was younger, that's a mind-blowing experience. And it's just crazy how quickly this has all happened. But it wouldn't have happened without the energy that we've had between us and with everyone who has got us to where we are. And that's truly who we are, really, and what we're about.
I love it. And it's, you've got that passion and drive, and I can tell that just listening to your music, that, you've got that dedication and the passion for it, and you're 100% genuine from what I've seen on the social medias and stuff like that. Which, like, touching on the social media, it's a tough game for bands to do. I know, because me and Lisa, our social media director, we own a company, Riff Media Group, which deals in social media management and stuff. So we see that side of it. How do you manage that with, like, constantly having to put out content, constantly having to be on these social medias, and it being a complete drag most of the time because you have to do it and you have to do it?
Yeah, with great
full-time job.
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, I always hold my hand up. I'm not very good at this, and I sort of actively avoid it. But I'll happily have my picture taken for content. But I'm just like, oh man. But I think for us, we want to put stuff up that's genuine, yeah. And we're not. We want to show who we are. We're not who we're trying to be, because, like I said, we believe in what we have as it is now. So that's what it is. But it's been a big learning curve for us with the branding and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I guess we just have to keep going on at it and get better as we go along. But it is hard. But we try and interact with as many people as we can online, messaging back and all that, like for like. That's how we met Affiant. So
it's how it's done, networking, and social media is connected so many people. I live over here in the UK, and I work for a radio station, Sound 228. It's based in Mississippi, and I'm co-own Riff Media Group that's based in Virginia. It's pretty crazy, and it's the grind never stops. It's a constant go, as you say, and it's, you know, it goes back to that genuineness, and you've got to be genuine. You can't just post something for the sake of posting it. You know,
Yeah, I think people see through that straight away.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I've seen some of the posts with, you know, meet Lauren from the band and a little bit about Lauren and stuff like that, and I was like, I love these guys. You know, because that's how it's done. And it is,
Yeah.
and it's an important job, and a lot of bands don't see that it is an important job to do, because that social media, we're in an internet-based world now, and that social media is as important as the tracks that you're putting out. It's how you network, it's how you connect, it's how you build your fan base. And the biggest thing in a band that you need to do is build your fan base. You know, I think you guys have got it nailed down though. It's just, you know, it's a tricky job. And like, do you delegate to each other of like, oh, you can post this or you can post this, or do you have one person dedicated to the social medias?
I mean, well, whenever we need content, then we're all game for, you know, meeting up, getting pictures, and doing whatever we need to do to get the social media stuff down. And then sometimes we'll get a list, and we'll kind of run through it and say like, oh, you know, are you okay to do this? And then I'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then that, you know, we're pretty good with it. I'd say we're pretty good. We could always, you know, post more. You know, you can always post more content, but with all of us working full-time jobs and everything else that we do as well, it is hard going. But yeah, I think quality over quantity, I think, works personally. I don't know. I just think, like you say, with a genuine post, you're instantly grabbed by it, and then when another post comes around, you're grabbed by it again, because you know it's going to be of a similar nature. It's going to be the same people. It's going to be doing the same things. So I think sometimes, not less is more, but I think quality over quantity, I think, works really well.
1000%. You've got to be quality, you've got to be genuine, and you've got to engage with your fans. You answering a message back, or liking a comment, or liking a post is exactly the same as you shaking a fan's hand at a show. You know, and it's just one of them things that, you know, I've seen bands that they have one person doing it, and then they get frustrated with it, and then the social media starts sliding downhill, and then their growth and their fan base sort of like they have it there, but their fans aren't engaging and stuff like that. So just keep up what you are doing.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love it. So talking of shows and shaking people's hands, what have we got coming up? Bearing in mind this is going to air in like first week of October, so your show would have already been done at the album release, which I'm gutted I can't attend because I'm already in Bristol for a day festival.
Who's got the diary to hand? Because I'm using my phone.
Well, we've got HMV.
That'll be after this has gone out, though, right?
Oh, we've got a Dr. Martin's boot room thing coming up in I'm not sure when. At some point, maybe November, December. So that should be cool.
Where's that to?
In Camden.
Camden. Okay. Let me know the date exactly when you find out, because I might be able to swing it.
Yeah, that'd be wicked.
Yeah, I'm busy in November, but I'm all over the place. So if it's in and around and I'm free, I'll drive up.
Yeah, I think the best bet for knowing when the gigs are.
Yeah, anywhere within a 3-hour drive of where I am in Exeter, then I'm happy.
Well, Exeter, bloody hell.
Yeah. So every time you've announced the show, and Kate's been like, "Are you going to go and see them?" I'm like, "I can't. I've got prior plans." you know, and then you announced the HMV, and I was like, I'm in Bristol for Misery Loves Company Fest.
Well, get us a gig in Bristol, man, or Exeter, wherever. We're down for going anywhere.
Once this recording's finished, we'll have a chat afterwards off air about that. So, are you excited to get the whole of this EP out now that it's, you know, out there in the stratosphere, and you know, are you hoping that it's a good response from the fan group, and you know, to build your following? You know, what's your expectation on this EP to take you to the next step?
What's a good question?
Yeah. I asked the difficult ones, dude.
So excited. Like, I know every band probably says this, but you know, it's all about kind of leveling up and really kind of honing in on your craft. And we've worked so hard to try and be so true and kind of push across what, you know, where we are in life. So, you know, we kind of take every song, every EP that we do as like a chapter. So we're super, super pumped to get this out there. Like, we cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah, because you had quite a good response to your debut EP, which was quite good. So I think this, you know, your fan base has grown a lot more since then, and it's only going to go bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, there's a lot of people in this industry that love their pop punk. You know, it's something they only listen to. And like I say before, it's for me, I'm struggling with this new era of pop punk, so to speak, because people are trying to be something that they're not, and they're not going to hit it on the head either. Like, you're not going to be Bowling for Soup, you're not going to be Alien Ant Farmer, you're not going to be Sum 41. You know, they were some of the greatest bands on the planet at that time. And with you guys, you've got something genuine. You're writing for the passion of it. You've made it your own as well, and you know, you've got the drive behind that to keep that going.
Yeah, I feel like I see it all the time. I'm not going to say any names, but I feel like now it's very easy to make a song on GarageBand or on your phone. It's, you know, it's so simple to make a song on your phone, and I feel like a lot of artists nowadays, I feel like they're doing it for the wrong reasons. I feel like they're doing it because they want to be a rock star or something, or, you know, I just feel like it's all the wrong reasons. Whereas what we're doing is real, and we've been doing this for many years, and songwriting to us means everything. You know, we love shows and stuff. We love all that stuff. It's great fun. We love meeting new people. We love network with new bands and you know, producers and streamers and just, you know, everyone. We love it. But we just feel like, I don't know. We just feel like music itself it's an entity, isn't it? What you need to have a passion for. If the passion isn't there, you're not going to take it anywhere. You can kid people as much as you want by putting out posts and whatever, you know, you can do all that stuff, but I feel like if the passion isn't there within you to keep going and keep disciplined with everything that you're doing and stay committed, then it's never going to work. You need to have that passion there.
Definitely. And it's like you say, people want to be rock stars. Like, I've known bands that have come out, you know, they've just set up a band, you know, they can play an instrument. Playing an instrument doesn't make you a musician. It's as simple as that. You know, like you say, you can write a song on GarageBand, you can put it out there, you can put all these posts on social media. People see through that shit, you know, and people buying Spotify streams and followers on Instagram and stuff like that. It's like, okay, so you've got followers and you've got streams, and okay, we want to put you on this tour. Why aren't you selling tickets? Because you haven't got the following and the proper like the genuine fan group. You know, people want to be.
Numbers don't add up.
No, people want to be Metallica tomorrow, and it ain't gonna happen. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah,
you've got to
100%.
put the time, you've got to put the dedication in, and you've got to write those undeniable bangers, and you are 100%. Like that whole
Thank
EP
you.
is fire.
Thank you so
You know,
much.
and this is coming from
Yeah.
someone who's struggling with pop punk for the past 2 years. You know, I said that to Kate, and I was like, "Wow, that's, you know, I'm loving it.
Yeah, thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
It's great stuff. I like to see it, especially coming out of the UK. You know,
Yeah,
love it. Like we've got, in my opinion, and Lisa will probably agree with me because she comes over here a lot for shows and stuff like that. And like we've got one of the best rock metal scenes in the world. And I'll back that up 1,000%. And I'll just name just name a few back while she sleeps.
yeah,
You know, Bring Me the Horizon, Architects.
yeah.
You know, those bands are killing it right now. And you guys are going to get there.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, it's going to be one of those where we just get you on some runs and build your following and keep doing what you are doing. And don't ever fall out of love with music again.
Mate, listen, as long as I don't have to play Sweet Caroline again, I'm good to go.
I'll tell you what, when I come to a show, I'm going to request it just from you.
Remix.
I might even play it just for you, Matt. I might even play it just for you.
I like
You
it.
need-
I like it a lot.
Oh, there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, where, you know, talking about growth, and you know, you've grown quite a lot since, you know, creating HoneyTalks. You've got, you know, a fairly good following. You got a label deal quite early on, which is very rare.
Mm.
Where do you see yourselves in the next 5 years?
What do I?
Don't we, guys? We're like, right, manifest, put to the universe. I don't know. Shall we put it out there? Shall we? I don't know.
I mean, for me personally, I feel like we're going to be playing bigger festivals, and I feel like we're going to be heading abroad as well. So I feel like America we just need to be there, don't we? Really. So that's going to happen. Undoubtedly going to happen very, very soon. And I've always wanted to write a full length album, like 12 tracks. You know, that's one of my personal goals that I would love to do. So I would hope that would happen in the next 5 years.
That'd be nice. I'd like a HoneyTalks album.
Yeah, man, me too.
I'd like, you know, because I do. It's great. I love it. It's like, I think my favorite track. Like, I really want to say Super 8 because I absolutely love it.
It's my favorite, dude.
But Bite Back's a banger.
That's wicked.
So, so Dave, yours is Super 8?
I think so, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. If you watch us live, I think I'm quite loud off the mic. I often make just mad noises. I think I make the strangest noise during Bite Back, actually. So maybe that's my favourite if we're going on audible sounds.
Yeah,
I like it. Lauren, what about you?
Yeah, this new EP, it's got to be Bite Back. I absolutely love it so much. It's just such a fun song, and even to play live. But going back to live, actually, Sia. I love playing Sia because I get to see these guys literally dueling with the guitars, like really getting into it on the floor. Literally, they'll be on their knees, crouching back on. Literally, it's just so good, so fun to do live.
We seem to be getting closer and closer every time we do that, to the point where we just end up kissing or something.
No, we've definitely done that. We've definitely done that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'm going full
What about
song
you,
next
Adam?
time.
What's your fave? What's your favourite? Adam?
What's your favourite?
Oh, mine. You know what? It probably is Super 8, just because it's very. I don't know. It's just very me. I think I would listen to a song like that from like another band. It's just very, very me. The whole structure of the song, I think.
I love it. I love it. So let's just tell everyone to go and listen to Super 8 and then the rest of the EP, because it is incredible. And before we do wrap things up, like, where's the best place for people to find you on social media? Where are you most active? Like Facebook, Instagram?
Yeah, we post everything on Facebook and Instagram. We're on there most often.
Evo, MySpace,
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Wow, that's going back, isn't it? Wow. You're bringing my teenage years back now.
Yeah, man. Did you have like a proper, you know, when you had like those names though, where it was like, I don't know, if someone was called Kate, it'd be like Intoxicate or something.
That's good.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah. I wasn't that cool though. I was not. But yeah, everyone can find us at HoneyTalks Official on Facebook and Instagram. We're also on Twitter and we're on TikTok as well. And we do have our own website as well, which is honeytalks.co.uk.
Love it. So go and check them out, guys. The EP is incredible. If you don't check it out, you're stupid. End of. And there's big things for this band to come. I can see, you know, some big things happening. I can see you getting on some nice tours, and like you said, potential over in the States with, you know, your labels over there. Why not?
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you've been getting played on Kerrang, BBC Radio 1 over here. Obviously here at the Sound 228 as well. And people are loving you. So keep doing what you're doing. Everyone needs to go and check out Honey Talks. We appreciate your time, guys.
Thank you so much. Seriously, it means so much. It really does.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Mwah.